Hello and welcome to another episode of Monday with the Town Manager. I'm Bradford Raths, and we're back in Ferdinand Town Hall with Marc Stezyck.
Hi Bradford, good to see you again.
Good to see you too. Let's
you.
start with the Ferdinand Folk Fest. You guys have a big fundraiser coming up soon.
Yeah, we do. I'm really excited about this one because it's local talent. Bo Tresh, who has performed on our main stage on 2 different occasions, I believe, at the Ferdinand Folk Festival, and then also has, it seems like every summer he helps us out with the fundraiser. He and Bethany Bakelin are going to play at the Gaslight on Friday, August 9th. It's $5 admission, and really it's going to be a special night because Bethany hasn't played out much. She played on the market stage last year at the Folk Fest, and this year is actually going to open up the main stage, but she doesn't get out very often, so it's going to be great to hear her in a live environment, at least for me, because she also has a CD that is selling pretty well locally, as you can imagine. And then Bo also has his own product in the form of a CD, but he is, I believe, later this year he's moving out of state, and he's not going to be able to be seen around here very often in the future. So this is going to be a special night, and at only $5 a ticket, it's pretty much a bargain. And these guys are gracious enough to do what they're doing for us for low to no cost. I mean, if we can afford to give them a little bit of funding at the end of the night, which we always try to, it's great. But yeah, these are low overhead for us, so everything pretty much goes to the Folk Fest, which, I mean, as we mentioned a couple weeks ago, it's literally only 2 months away. It's hard to believe, but it's almost here.
Right. So at the last town council meeting, you guys had some special recognition for a couple of your longtime public servants.
Yeah, Fire Chief Dan Lindauer and Patrol Officer Lloyd Froman, I believe sometime in April 20th, I think, responded to a call at the Ferdinand American Legion of a woman that was unresponsive and not breathing. So we found out about it after the fact because these guys truly are heroes in the form that they didn't tell anyone, you know, so without being informed of it, we certainly can't do any type of recognition. But so we found out about it. We talked to the lady that had been unresponsive. Her name is Rita Ozer. Sue Fink is her daughter, and they're very active here in town. So we told them what we were planning, and they showed up and helped, and we were able to honor them with a nice little kind of remembrance piece that they can always look at. But yeah, these guys, they certainly didn't want the recognition, and they didn't know they were getting it. So it took them by surprise, and Rita was there, and you know, this is a person that very easily that night could have lost her life. So she was very gracious and informed everyone that since then she's been able to celebrate her own birthday, another family member's birthday, which when you just hear it, it might not seem as that big of a deal, but when you put it into perspective of, hey, she really could have lost her life, and these guys really did save her and enabled these things to happen. So they're great guys. They, again, say that they were just doing their jobs, but doing their jobs ended up with something very special, so we wanted to honor them.
Yeah, obviously a very good story there.
Sure. Yeah.
So moving along here, the town of Ferdinand will be working with its website, launching a new format?
Yeah. We are redesigning the site. It's www.ferdinandindiana.org, and we have had, it's been a pretty good run for the current design, which is probably about 3.5 or 4 years old. So it's kind of lived up to its life cycle. And it's one of the better websites as far as being interactive and ease of use for residents and anybody else that would like to find out information. It's very user-friendly and attractive design-wise, but it's come to the end of its life cycle, and as of this Wednesday evening, I think probably around midnight or so, we're going to relaunch with a total new design. The user-friendliness will still remain in place, obviously, but we're hoping it'll be a little bit more graphically appealing and things like that. So we're really excited about that. The Citizens Action Center and the iPhone app and things like that will remain unchanged. You know, they will, design-wise, they will change, but as far as their ease of use, it will remain. So pretty excited about that.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah.
And then moving ahead to events, looking ahead here, we've got the Fireman's Ball coming up.
Yeah, this is a yearly favorite for a lot of people here in town, and these guys, these volunteer firefighters, they are people that, men and women, that go into situations like Chief Lindauer did in responding basically as an EMT there, but they go into life-threatening situations where there's a lot of people that aren't willing to make that sacrifice, and they're willing to put on gear and run in it. So the Fireman's Ball is a great event, happens every year. The big thing is it's in air-conditioned environment in the community center. So after church lets out, a lot of people come down for the fried chicken meal, and they certainly make some money that way. And then they also have some type of raffle or silent auction. And then there's also, I believe, a beer garden with, I think the Hiding is actually performing this year. They may have performed a little bit last year, but and there's also kids' activities outside. So it's a very family-friendly evening, and the money that is generated goes to a lot of their public relations activities, some of their uniform costs and things like that. But they are a department, they're our biggest department, even though they're all volunteers. But this is a good time and a good night for people to come out and support their local fire department.
Right. A lot of positive things going on right now in Ferdinand.
Well, we're certainly trying, Bradford.
Right. Well, we appreciate your time once again, Mark.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
This has been Monday with the Town Manager. We'll have more news right after this.